The United States, China, and Russia are often hated globally for their geopolitical dominance, aggressive foreign policies, and interference in other countries' affairs for the sake of national interests. The US is often criticized for its military intervention and support of controversial allies, while China and Russia are often highlighted for their imperialist ambitions, human rights violations, and authoritarian regimes. Here's a breakdown of the reasons why these countries are widely hated. United States. Interference in domestic affairs. Frequently interferes in other countries' affairs, for example, through its support for Taiwan, which Beijing opposes, and its involvement in global conflicts, such as those in the Middle East. Foreign policy, perceived as prioritizing Washington's interests and supporting the actions of problematic allies. Cultural and economic dominance. Its overly strong influence is often seen as a form of hegemony. China. Economic and territorial dominance. Global concerns over China's attempts to dominate the Asian economy and trade routes, such as issues in the South China Sea. Authoritarianism. Authoritarian regimes and restrictions on freedoms often create negative perceptions in many countries. Assertive foreign policy often creates friction with other countries, especially over technology and sovereignty. Russia. Military conflict or invasion. Aggressive military actions, such as the invasion of Ukraine, have led to high levels of anti-Russian sentiment, particularly in Europe. Imperialistic policies. There is a perception that Russia is seeking revenge for the collapse of the Soviet Union and is expanding its influence. Repressive actions. Considered one of the most hated authoritarian regimes due to its suppression of opposition and human rights violations. Overall, these three countries' positions as major world powers mean that their actions are constantly in the spotlight, and often at the expense of other countries, fueling wide